Top of the Pops from the BBC in London. This is Brian Matthews saying welcome to the show. In the studio this week we have Kaleidoscope, Mary Hopkin, Traffic, Leapy Lee and Dave D with Dozy Beaky Mick and Titch. All here, all live, in Top of the Pops. It's a fantastic mixture of hits of today and hits of tomorrow. Top Pops and tips for the top. Now, right at the top of the charts at the moment is a little lady straight from school in Wales, Mary Hopkin, right here with me now. Mary, tell us how you came to be discovered.
I appeared on Opportunity Knocks.
Which we better explain is a television show, talent spotting television show.
Yes. And the first time I appeared, Twiggy saw me.
I think everybody knows who and what Twiggy is, right?
Yeah. And she spoke to Paul about me.
Paul McCartney.
Yes, Paul McCartney. He was looking for people for the new Beatles record company.
Yes.
And she told him about me, and he got in touch with me.
Did he ask you to do an audition?
Yes, he wanted to hear me sing.
Yeah. Did he talk about writing a song for you himself?
No, he hasn't yet anyway.
Would you like to do one of his?
Oh yes, love to.
Well, what is this one that you have recorded?
Those Were the Days. It
Yeah.
was written by an American, Gene Raskin.
Yeah, about how long ago, do you think?
I think it was about 5 years ago.
So it's been
4 or
recorded
5.
before, probably.
Yes, I think it has, yes.
On the record, there's a tremendous amount of accompaniment, isn't there? Big band and kids' chorus and so on. This would be rather difficult for you if you go around clubs or so. How would you manage?
I would probably just play the guitar.
Just do the number yourself without any
like a
orchestra?
folk song.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Mary. Wish you lots of
Right.
luck. Let's hear the number now, can we?
Yes.
Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the
But here's Mary Hopkin right now reviving the great Animals hit of some years back, House of the Rising Sun.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call it the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor girl and me, oh God, for one. If I had listened to what my mother said, I'd have been at home today. But I was young and foolish, oh God, let a rambler lead me astray. Go tell my baby sister, don't do what I have done. Show 'em that house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. I'm going back to New Orleans. My race is almost run. I'm going back to spend my life beneath that rising sun. Beneath that rising sun.
As we near the end of this Top of the Pops finale, there's just time for two more. The first of these is a Bee Gees composition called Morning of My Life, and it's the last song we'll be hearing today from Mary Hopkin.
In the morning, when the moon is at its rest, you will see me at the time I love the best, watching rainbows lay on sunlight, pools of water, ice cream cold nights in the morning.
What a beautiful voice. Mark my words, you'll be hearing much more of Mary Hopkin. We quieten things again now as we listen to the last song today from the #1 girl around, Mary Hopkin. This is the Pete Seeger adaptation of words from the Bible that we know by the title of Turn, Turn, Turn.
To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to love, a time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace. There is a time you may embrace. There is a time to refrain from embracing. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time of love, a time of hate, a time of peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven, and a time to every purpose under heaven.
Isn't that a pretty sound? Lovely, lovely Mary Hopkin. And now a song that looks set to become another worldwide smash hit, like the one that follows. It's the latest from Mary Hopkin. Paul McCartney wrote it and called it Goodbye.
Please don't wake me up too late. Tomorrow comes and I will not be late. Late today when it becomes tomorrow, I will leave to go away. Goodbye, 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 my love, goodbye. Songs that lingered on
For now, from Mary Hopkin, a song associated mostly with Joan Baez. Now, Mary, I remember Paul McCartney once said you sounded too much like Joan and that was going to be changed, right?
It's probably because I sing her songs.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd want to change my voice.
No.
I'll just sing songs that suit me.
So here we go, a song that most certainly does suit Mary, and I think all you Top of the Pops fans will enjoy listening to it as well.
Désir d'amour ne dure qu'un moment, chagrin d'amour durait toute la vie. The joys of love are but a moment long. The pain of love endures the whole life long. Your eyes kissed mine. I saw the love in them shine. You brought me heaven right then when your eyes kissed mine. My love loves me, and all the wonders I see. A rainbow shines in my window. My love loves me. And now he's gone like a dream that fades into dawn. But the words stay locked in my heartstrings. My love loves me. Désir d'amour ne dure qu'un moment, chagrin d'amour durait toute la vie.
The sweet caressing sound of Mary Hopkin. And now our special Top of the Pops Eurovision feature. The star chosen to represent Britain in the finals of this All-Europe Song Contest in Holland in March is Mary Hopkin. The song she sings will be chosen from 6, performed on British television on The Cliff Richard Show and voted for by viewers. Here's Mary now with the first of the 6, composed by Guy Fletcher and Douglas Flett, 3 Ships.
I ran to the quay as the sails came into view, and I waited at the mooring where I thought I'd catch first sight of you. I waved and I waved, though I knew you couldn't see. It would be another hour till I held you close to me. There were 3 ships sailing, all with treasure in their holds. One carried silver and the second carried gold. The third carried you, my love, safely home to me, and it held the greatest treasure love that ever sailed the sea. Now here was the day that I'd long been with 3 ships sailing, all with treasure in their holds. One carried silver and the second carried gold. The third carried you, my love, safely home to me, and it held the greatest treasure, love, that ever sailed the sea.
Mary Hopkin and 3 Ships. Mary sings the second contender for Britain's Eurovision entry later in the show. Here's Mary Hopkin with the second song that she performed on Cliff Richard's television show for viewers to vote on as Britain's Eurovision entry. And this one's by Alan Hawkshaw and Ray Cameron, and it's called Early in the Morning of Your Life.
When it's early in the morning and the sun is shining down, when you forget about your troubles and try to see the love that's all around. Every day a new sun rises with a chance to start again, and in this world full of surprises, the love you seek may just be round the bend. For it's early in the morning of your life. Yes, it's early in the morning of your life. Early in the morning. If you turn a new leaf over, maybe you will find the way. Now's the time to think it over. So much depends on what you do today. For it's early in the morning of your life. Yes, it's early in the morning of your life. Early in the morning. Early in the morning of your life.
Early in the Morning of Your Life. And for the next 4 weeks on Top of the Pops, we shall present each week the remaining competitors for the place of Britain's Eurovision entry 1970, all sung by Mary Hopkin. And now Top of the Pops turns its attention once again to the Song for Europe contest 1970. Each week we're featuring a song that might be Britain's entry, depending on the votes of television viewers, because each week here in Britain, Mary Hopkin sings one of the contenders on television's Cliff Richard show. Now, last week you heard the first 2. This week, Cyril Ornadell and Hal Shaper's composition, I'm Gonna Fall in Love Again.
I'm not one to fall on my face the moment that we fall out. You could say my attitude is, I know what life's about. So if we try and things go wrong, I'll still be glad we met. But I'm gonna fall in love again the very first chance I get. Very first chance I get. I know some who're gloomy and glum whenever love disappears, but happiness is a beautiful thing and better by were laid on a railroad track. I'd say to guess, well, more or less, they'd reach to the moon and back. So it isn't as though I think that you'd be easy to forget, but I'm gonna fall in love again the very first chance I get. Very first chance I get. So it's no disgrace to fall on your face if somebody lets you down. Don't be the kind to waste your time wearing a great big frown. So if we find that things go wrong, although I'd be upset, I'm gonna fall in love again the very first chance I get. Very first chance I get.
That's song number 3. Next week, Mary Hopkin sings another of the 6 finalists for Britain's entry in the Song for Europe contest. OK, friends, once again, Top of the Pops brings you a Song for Europe preview. Mary Hopkin brings you contender number 4 for the honour of representing Britain. Anthony Dieball and Roger Reynolds wrote this one, and it's titled Everything You Need. Everything You Need. Mary Hopkin sings another Eurovision contender next week. Right here on Top of the Pops, our regular weekly Eurovision feature, contender number 5 for the British entry, written by Valerie Aben and Harold Spiro, Mary Hopkin sings Can I Believe?
Is it really love?
final Eurovision contender will be introduced by Mary Hopkin on next week's show. They're too much. The Move's new record number comes later, but right now, Mary Hopkin. As you probably know, Mary sang Britain's entry into second place in the 1970 Eurovision contest, but nevertheless, Knock Knock looks like being a smash hit all over the place.
Tears of rain run down my window pane. I'm on my own again. Good evening, sorrow. Sit and dream of how things might have been. And as I close my eyes, I get the strangest feeling. Knock, knock, who's there? Could this be love that's calling? The door is always open wide. Knock, knock, who's there? Now as the night is falling, take off your coat and come inside. Climb the stair and then I say a prayer for someone who could share my situation. But instead, as I lay down my head, I have to leave it all to my imagination. Knock, knock, who's there? Could this be love that's calling? The door is always open wide. Knock, knock, who's there? Now as the night is falling, take off your coat and come inside. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sit and dream of how things might have been. And as I close my eyes, I get the strangest feeling. Knock, knock, who's there? Could this be love that's calling? The door is always open wide. Knock, knock, who's there? Now as the night is falling, take off your coat and come inside. Take off your coat and come inside.
Mary Hopkin.
Summer's gone and the leaves are falling. Jefferson, Jefferson. Overhead summer geese are calling. Southward bound, flying over my home. Distant train makes my thoughts
now for the first time on your radio station, we present the new sound of the little lady from Wales who made world headlines with a McCartney #1 and a Eurovision second place. And backed here by the Pop Art String Quartet and her own guitar, Mary Hopkin sings Ocean Song.
When you're alone, there's no one to forgive or mend. Your mind is blind, your senses will not lend. You feel the strain, you see the stain, and you can't get back again. Gotta hitch a ride with a friend to the end of the ocean. Your wisdom hides you from your fate sometimes, looking into mirrors for signs of nursery rhymes. You hear the call, tear down the wall, but there's one more flight of stairs to climb. Got to give a ride to a friend to the end of the ocean. If sorrow spiral leaves you looking down, calling like some madman on the sleeping town, don't look back, you can't turn back, give bread to all who ask, 'cause you found a friend to take you to the end of the ocean. Oh, you found a friend to take you to the end of the ocean.
Only one word for that. Beautiful. Mary Hopkin. A more gentle music now on Top of the Pops from Mary Hopkin. Mary sings a beautiful song by Ralph McTell.
Silver birch and weeping willow, gliding swan and circling swallow. I'm standing here watching the sun go down, and I'm wondering if he will come. Silver birch and weeping willow,
at and pretty to hear. Mary Hopkin, a delightful artist that we hope to have back on the show in about a couple of weeks. Here's a song called Jefferson, performed in our studio with the Pop Art String Quartet by Mary Hopkin.
Summer's gone and the leaves are falling. Jefferson, Jefferson. Overhead, summer geese are calling, southward bound, flying over my home. Distant train makes my thoughts return to Jefferson, Jefferson. I can hear your name as the wheels are turning, southward bound, flying over my home. Going down to Jefferson, many times I've made this trip on my own. Going down to Jefferson, on my constant wings of thought I was born. Autumn's falling as he is rising in Jefferson, Jefferson. Leaves are tumbling down when I arrive in Jefferson. Home is where I belong. Going down to Jefferson, many times I've made this trip on my own. Going down to Jefferson, on my constant wings of thought I was born. Summer's gone and the leaves are falling. Jefferson, Jefferson. Overhead, summer geese are calling, southward bound. Take me back to my home. Home.
Jefferson, a song written by Rory Gallagher for Mary Hopkin. You're hearing the live London studio sound of Top of the Pops, which right now brings you another beautiful song from Mary Hopkin, There's Got to Be More.
There's no need to act sorrow and anger. Is it really that hard to believe when you try to tell me what you're feeling? It's only yourself you deceive. No, I never told you I was staying. No, I never told you I would stay. There's just got to be more to my living than dreaming of our yesterday. You laughed when we met in the autumn. I cried when the winter was cold, and the spring touched your heart with its growing. But the summer was too hard to hold. Now the autumn leaves fall with the evening, and you try to hang on to the sun, but it's hiding behind rain and thunder, and it's time I was moving and gone. Yes, it's time I was on my way. There is nothing more I can say. Maybe less, you'll be laughing again, till she says she must move on her way. Till she says she must move on her way. There's no need to act sorrow and anger. Is it really that hard to believe when you try to tell me what you're feeling? It's only yourself you deceive. No, I never told you I was staying. No, I never told you I
got to be more Mary Hopkin, and I'm sure there will be in the not-too-distant future. But with me now, that lovely lady, Mary Hopkin. Mary, congratulations on, I think, a sensational new album. Was it your own idea to do these sort of songs with this sort of treatment, or what?
Well, I've been wanting to make an album like this for a very long time. Mm-hmm. And I met Tony Visconti last May. Yeah. And he came up with a lot of good songs, the right sort of songs for me.
You didn't choose any of them yourself?
Well, I did. Tony played me a lot of songs. He went and found a lot of songs, and I chose the ones I wanted to do.
Yeah, well, we hope it's going to be an enormous success, because I really think it's a gorgeous sound, all right. Are you going to be appearing anywhere outside of Britain in the near future?
Well, I'm doing some television abroad.
Yeah.
Maybe going to America soon.
Because you did a summer show, didn't you, this year?
Yes, that's right, yes.
Was that an enjoyable thing?
Yes, it was fine while it lasted, but I prefer to do concerts in future.
Yes,
I'm working towards that.
Rather than a long run in one place.
Oh, yes, yes.
I understand there's a possibility one of the songs on the album may become a single.
Yes, probably Water, Paper and Clay, but we're not really sure yet.
Are you doing that one today?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Can we hear it?
Yes, fine.
Water, paper and clay, air to carry you, and fire to burn the way. Water, paper and clay, air to carry you, and fire to burn the way. Water to bless the child, drink the holy wine. Rain and sea, the berry tree, storm and calm, the will to be kind. Water, paper and clay, air to carry you, fire to burn the way. Bright paper leaves we'll throw, dream of your wedding day. Ashes and pens, the confession to cleanse, the printed vow and the unwritten way. Water, paper and clay, air to carry you, and fire to burn the way. Cold clay to bury you and bring you safe to ground. Salt and sand, the practical hand, the pull of the earth and the world going round. Water, paper and clay, air to carry you, and fire to burn the way. Water, paper and clay, air to carry you, and fire to burn the way. Water, paper and clay, air to carry you, and fire to burn the way.
Stay tuned for more from Mary Hopkin. And here's where Top of the Pops puts the emphasis on gentle sounds from a beautiful girl. On her current album, Mary Hopkin has included one of Ralph McTell's most popular songs, and here it is.
Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, kicking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and held loosely by his side yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, the same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, and he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the seaman's mission? Memory fading with the metal ribbons that he wears. In our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero and a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind.
Streets of London, sung with strings in our studio by Mary Hopkin. And here's the last item on Top of the Pops today. Giving pride of place to the lady in our midst, it's a pleasure to present once more Mary Hopkin. This is the title song of her album, written by Carole King, Earth Song.
I have climbed your crystal mountain, and I have walked up and down your highways. I have walked up and down your highways, and it's a long, long time I've been wondering where it is that I am going. I have seen your sun's reflection, and of me, and I am a part of you. And I'm afraid of your big wild rolling ocean. Oh, but I want to be invisible. I have climbed your crystal mountain, and I have walked up and down your highways. I have walked up and down your highways, and it's a long, long time I've been wondering where it is that I am going.
Songs that were hits in the 70s. Now, Mary is going to sing a song that's her new single, and we all hope it's going to be a big hit in the 70s too. Here she is, Mary Hopkin.
When I watch you sadly going, when all you can say is no, let my name be sorrow, let my name be sorrow. When I long to see you smiling, when your fear just won't let go, let my name be sorrow, let my name be sorrow. Once we had loves as big as lives, we had lies as sweet as you, till one morning for us two, dreams that fall upon my face. I close my eyes and listen to all the songs of days. From all around me I feel the warmth of my love. The gentle breezes caress me with a sigh. The sky overhead is all aglow. The murmuring brook begins to flow. I open my eyes, by now I really know there's a feeling of love inside of me, a feeling that makes me want to be. And now, as the moon is shining bright, I am content to sit in the coolness of the night. For now I know my love awakes with arms open wide, as all the dreams of tomorrow come to me. In my heart I know just where I want to be. I close my eyes till the
I would like to say a big thank you to Mary Hopkin for bringing her songs along, and to Heinz and Heinz for bringing their dad along. Thank you very much, everybody. I was talking to my star guest earlier on, and I said, as it's midsummer, why don't we do a Christmassy song? And she said, that's a novelty. Mary Hopkin.
beneath its snowy mantle, cold and clear, the unborn grass lies waiting for its coat to turn to gray. The snowbird sings a song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. When I was young, my heart was yearning too. Anything that it would tell me, that's the thing that I would do. But now I feel such emptiness within. For the thing that I want most in life's the thing that I can't win. So spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. The breeze along the river seems to say that you'll only break my heart again should I decide to stay. So little snowbird, take me with you when you go to the land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow. So spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. Yeah, if I could, you know that I would fly away with you.
And not very long ago we featured the new, rather mature sound and style of the little folk singer from Wales who until then had had a very much girl-next-door image, Mary Hopkin.
Now, this is something that with the help of husband and producer Tony Visconti, she's working hard to change. Today, Mary is singing for us a song that she hasn't as yet put on a record. It's written by the team of Gallagher and Lyle, and it's called Sparrow.
On Sunday morning, everyone will leave the house, dressed for the Sunday service, and through the streets I used to know they go to meet their friends, and so they take the family seat for the praise so earnestly, forgetting all around him. When Eleanor sings in the choir, it's like a lark in summer. The sparrow sings, the sparrow flies, with mighty wings he reaches as high as any other bird. He shall inherit all the earth. The sparrow sings, the sparrow flies, with mighty wings he reaches as high as any other bird. He shall inherit all the earth. A wealth of silence will descend upon the town in colors of the evening. The thought has troubled me before. I know, alone, I need a song to fill each moment. I had to find it out my way. They couldn't stop me leaving, as though they knew but could not say. They let me go believing. The sparrow sings, the sparrow flies, with mighty wings he reaches as high as any other bird. He shall inherit all the earth. The sparrow sings, the sparrow flies, with mighty wings he reaches as high as any other bird. He shall inherit all the earth. Through the blue and hazy drift of after two, a saxophone is moaning. I rise and step into the cool night air.
Mary Hopkin, and the backing there was provided by her husband's group, the Tony Visconti String Quartet. It's a very similar sound to the one they used on her last album.
Sim ser yn gynnar, does di a ti clywed wrthi mod i'n hwyl ar dŵr yn heli, mod i'n irad am o'i gweled ac o'i chariad yn ffeil a cherdded o Diw faddau o'r hardd o'i llun am boen i dyn mor galed. Pan o'n yn hoenus iawn fy hwyl, rhyw arnod gwyl yn gwylio, can foddwn friend you are. If I had a golden star, I'd pin it on you for seeing it through with me. What a friend indeed. Well, they all but had me treat till you came along. You made me strong and free, and free. When I needed you, you were there before. Special friend, just the kind who'd never bend or break away. You said you'd stay, and here you are, here you are. When I needed you, you were there before. Special friend, just the kind who'd never bend or break away. You said you'd stay, and here you are, here you are. What a special friend you are. Once I had a sweetheart, and now I have none. Once I had a sweetheart, and now I have none. He's gone and leave me, he's gone and leave me. He's gone and leave me to sorrow and moan. Last night in sweet slumber I dreamed I did see. Last night in sweet slumber I dreamed I did see. My own precious jewel stood smiling by me. My own precious jewel stood smiling by me. And when I awakened, I found it not so. And when I awakened, I found it not so. My eyes, like some fountain with tears overflow. My eyes, like some fountain with tears overflow. Through England, through France and through Spain. I'll venture through England, through France and through Spain. All my life I will venture I need your smile to see beyond my mind. And I need you for a pillow when it's dark outside. And I need you for a place to put my head. And I feel like I've been working hard, standing by my door. And when I open it up, the rain comes in instead. I can't love you like some holy man searching for his cross. Can't shrine you like an angel made of wood. I can't find you or confine you to the patterns that I weave. I would not tell your fortune if I could. For my worship it is wordless like some growing tree. And like time it leaves no writing on the wall. Oh, with you I would answer you by staying by your side. Without you I can't answer you at all. Oh, my worship, it is worthless like some growing tree. And like time, it leaves no writing on the wall. Oh, with you I would answer you by staying by your side. Without you I can't answer you at all. Aderin Piro. Which minute?
This is known as tuning up in Welsh. I won't bother.
I don't play the harp, that's lucky. Okay. Aderin Pir, Aderin Las, Bidimin was die Brede. O bra
into mirrors for signs of nursery rhyme. You hear the call, tear down the wall, but there's one more flight of stairs to climb. Gotta give a ride to a friend.